All of us are very passionate about craft beer and avid consumers of craft beer, and as the craft beer industry was exploding around Metro Atlanta, it really bothered us that it wasn't happening here in Peachtree City, Georgia, our home community here. And so we came together, and it was born out of an idea of bringing great beer for the local community, by the local community to Peachtree City.
To add to that, we wanted a gathering place for the community, and somewhere that people could come after work, people could host corporate events or family functions, and another place to bring the community together.
The one piece we didn't have of the puzzle is somebody that can brew beer on a large commercial scale. So we've got tons of resumes and contacts, people that were interested in the position, and one stuck out with us because of the background, and it was Jason Carroll, not just because of the resume, which was impressive, but the fact it was a guy from Cork, Ireland, and reaching out to us here in Peachtree City. People that have come to our brewery have really responded in a positive way to the work that he does.
I keep telling my mates, you know, if you would have told me 2 years ago that I'd be living in a place called Peachtree City owning a golf cart, I probably wouldn't. Probably would have told you where to go. I came over here May 2017, I think, to meet the founding members. Fell in love with Peachtree City, kind of committed to the project, and here I am. To be honest, like when I got into craft beer, it was the Americanized versions of styles that kind of got me into it, and I was like, you know what, this place is the mecca of creativity for craft beer. So at no point do I ever want to replicate what anyone else is brewing. It's just not what I'm into. For the likes of IPAs and double IPAs, I personally don't like a really bitter beer. I just don't enjoy it. Now, back in the day when I first started getting into craft beer, I would have, you know, been all over 80, 90 IBU beers, but now it just takes away from what's actually underneath that bitterness. So for the likes of our Kickstand, which is our New England style double IPA, that's down at like 30 IBUs, which is super low. But because of that, you get that juicy perception, that kind of soft, easy drinking beer. Even though it's 8.5, you would think that it's, you know, 5%. In all honesty, we're still at our infancy. I mean, I think we're 3 or 4 months into production, which is nothing really. But we've kind of far exceeded what we kind of planned out to achieve at this point. But we've got constantly new beers coming in line, which kind of satisfies my creativity and keeps people interested when they come in the door.